Hey, this is Joe Boginski. I'm here with another time-lapse drawing. This one is called Pathways. It's an abstract drawing. I don't normally do like a lot of abstract stuff. Usually, if I'm doing like abstract, it's like a doodle or like marginalia. But some like it's fun to do like an extended, you know, abstract doodle. So that's sort of like what this is, I guess. Um, since there's not really any imagery in this, I wanted to take the opportunity to talk about um, public domain, and I guess like specifically like my thoughts on it as an artist. As you may know, this image and all the other drawings I made on the YouTube on this YouTube channel are in the public domain. Um, Aside from that, everything I made before 2025, unless it's the copyright's held by someone else already, anything I made that I had the copyright on is in the public domain. I'm dedicating that. I want to dedicate the a substantial amount of whatever I make in the future to public domain as well. So that's going to be an ongoing thing. I do want to reserve the right to to release certain things, bigger projects, under a limit, like a limited copyright or like a copyright term that I want it set up that whoever I engage with contractually acknowledges that we'll have X amount of time to make a profit on it. So if it's like a TV show, because I have an idea for a TV show I want to do, or any things that it's copyrighted, but after a certain time, let's say 10 years, 15 years, 5 years, it could whatever you know is agreed upon or can be developed as a standard, it automatically goes into public domain going forward. And I want this to be the case for all media, like like TV shows, movies, video games, anything. And it's a thing, like I don't think we go to government for it, because the government gave us what we have now, where they have you know it's all different. It's all different. Hundreds of years. It's like the author's lifetime plus 100 years for some things. It's like it's crazy to figure out how these things work. And then if there's like a movie that also has a song in it, it's like that can be one thing can go in the public domain and another. So I would like to build a structure going forward that things people make, they make it with the acknowledgement of, we're going to try to turn a profit selling it, or selling it with ads, or selling it directly, broadcasting it with ads, online or however, or selling a digital download or a DVD or whatever. But after a certain amount of time, it automatically goes in the public domain. Or a thing where it's like this would be like a sort of like a Kickstarter-y type thing, where once you sell a certain, like you say, like, I want to make X amount on this project that I've made, that this movie or this show or this whatever. I'm gonna sell restricted, copyright restricted content, copyright, that I own, or whoever, whatever, group of people. This is the final image, by the way. And that I want to make X amount to recoup, my costs and, the time and whatever. And once I get that, once enough people have, bought a copy or whatever, it automatically goes into the public domain, whatever it is. I mean, it doesn't have to be, like, I want it to be have fluidity where people can more easily place things in the public domain, and there's more of a framework for doing so. Because I also want there to be the expectation that if you're some sort of like a developer of a show, a movie, a video game, any of these big projects, that that you're not going to do what Disney has done, which is hold their property hostage and get the term, the exclusivity terms bumped up artificially. I want to be a thing like yeah, we acknowledge that we're not going to get that law changed, but we can say we're not going to work for you unless you are or we're not going to work with you. We're not going to work for you. We're not going to work with you. If you're in the position, like if you're a creator, to say, no, I'm not going to work with you unless you abide by this thing that whatever we make after the time period, the 10-year time period or whatever it's set at, it's and I'm not helping you make it unless you agree that it's going in the public domain after 10 years. Let's say your thing. And it's like, it's sort of like, I guess, like a union type thing, but I don't want it to be like a, formal thing, but it's like a thing. Like if people, if people had the belief already, that, yeah, of course I'm not going to work with someone that wants to hold a TV show hostage for 100 years before it, can be freely viewed. You say, no, we acknowledge that you need a little bit of time, but we're not going to work with you unless you cap it at 10 years. And if enough people had that attitude, things wouldn't get made without those people. Enough of the right people, I guess. Although I don't like. I guess there might be connotations to that aren't good, but whatever. But that's pretty much it. That's my idea on using the public domain. I also think it's like a good alternative to AI. Like it's a thing like if there's an online repository of freely available images or sounds or whatever, and like as an alternative to AI, like instead of going on to AI and being like, oh, I want an image of like a dog eating a sandwich, you just look on the repository of of public domain images of artist quality public domain images. You find a image that somebody already made of a dog eating a sandwich. But that's pretty much it. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you like the idea. What you think of public domain in general. I think it's underused, even if I'm not right in the in the specifics. I think it is. It can be a key thing going forward of reclaiming. I guess I don't know what it is, but something that we've lost to the corporate overlords. All right. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you like it. As always, you can find the image, a link to the image in the description. You can check out what else is on that page also. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye.